Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby. Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.
Delicious things to eat.
Hi guys, welcome to another edition of Movie Minute. This one's going to be very different, where I don't really discuss any movies or have any recommendations for you. Today I'm going to be showing you my movie poster collection, my one-sheet collection. Only 2 of them are like real theatrical one-sheets. The rest are reprints, which I am just jingles with. Just so you know. No, I did not get my hair cut. This is actually like a piece from Ken Pave's hairdo line. It's just the bangs, and it was really cheap on eBay, so I figured I'd pick that up. What you see behind me, there are many, many more in my living room, and I'm going to show them to you today. I'm also going to show you my entire collection of movie one-sheets that aren't hanging up, that didn't make the wall this half of the year. I don't know, quarter. I don't know how often I change them frequently and infrequently. I get into a mood, you know, but sometimes when something is really, really beautiful or very, very graphic, I keep it up for a very long time. So that is what this video is going to be about for all you cinephiles. I will see you in a second to show you what I have around my house. Okay, so this is my 310 Yuma poster. It is a 27 by 40 theatrical one-sheet. I'm pretty sure that it's not like an original one-sheet. I would have paid a hell of a lot more money for it if it was. But I had to have this poster because I love the movie, but this one-sheet is so beautiful and so graphic. I love the fact that they used Ben Foster's his jacket, because this jacket is such a beautiful piece. And if I ever found like a jacket that looked like this in a thrift store or something, I would grab it. But I love the idea of the you know, the gunslinging, the train right here. Just everything about this is beautiful, and I love just kind of how dirty the print is, you know. And I think it's beautiful. Santino, do you really have to play with your toy right now, baby? But if I panned up this wall right here, this is the entryway to our kitchen right here. This is the door to my makeup room, and then right above this I have a placard that I made myself, and it says "Now Showing," because this is like the theater section of my living room. It's one of those long living rooms where like half of it was probably supposed to be like a dining room, the dining room of your home, and then the other half is like the front room or the living room or whatever. But as soon as I saw this house, I saw like how it was set up, and I was like, oh my gosh, this half could be the theater, because I already owned a projector. I had owned a projector several years prior to moving into this house. So let's just move on to the next one that's already hanging on the wall. Okay, so I'm sorry about the glare on this poster, but this is my Clockwork Orange poster, and I actually talked about this in my Alex DeLarge Halloween tutorial. This is the one that I'm talking about, the graphic art of this poster. It was released in 1995 because they finally released or re-released Clockwork Orange in England, as far as I know, in England, because Kubrick pulled it himself. He actually pulled the film and the distribution in England because there were copycat crimes going on, and he did not dig that. So he did it himself. It wasn't a studio, what would you call it, like decision. It was his decision to do that. But yes, this is again Stanley Kubrick's Clockwork Orange. It says announcing up here, announcing the breakthrough presentation of Stanley Kubrick's Clockwork Orange for the millions who were not allowed to see it until now. And it was finally put out in 1995, like I said, and this is the accompanying poster. And I think that it's beautiful. This is where I got the idea for how I did my eye makeup in that tutorial. And it's gorgeous, and I'm actually wearing my Real Horror Show necklace right now. So yeah, it's beautiful. This one just went up yesterday, and I switch out my posters a lot, so this one actually just went up. And now we're going to move on to the next one. Okay, so this is kind of first of all, I want to say that I don't love Robert Rodriguez. I don't like the way that his career has been going, what he's been doing with his career. So that's just a disclaimer, but he used to be brilliant, and I think that Planet Terror was brilliant. I did not like Machete. This is just a really cool graphic like lobby card that I found in Hot Topic before they ever made the film. Like, I had only seen the fake trailer for Machete, so disregard this. It just looks neat. But this poster right here of Dakota from Planet Terror it works so well in our living room. Like, the contrasting colors of this particular poster looks so amazing. This, if you came to visit Jason and I and you came to our front door, if you look through the window that's in the front door, this is the first image that you're going to see if you come into our house or come to our front door of our home. And we just think that that is so cool. You know, it just kind of tells you right off the bat what kind of people we are. But yes, this has been up literally since 2007. We've had 2007, maybe 2008. No, 2007. This poster has been hanging in this same spot since 2007, and it as far as I know, it's not going to move unless I find something even cooler that really works with the wall colors that we have. So yeah, this is Dakota's one sheet from Planet Terror by Robert Rodriguez, and we used to have the Cherry Darling one up, but it kind of matched the wall too well. So yeah, this one's not going to come down because it just looks neat. Okay, so this is one of two Inglourious Bastards posters that I own. This is like my second favorite to the two that I own, but I love the fact that we have Christoph here at the top, who I adore and love, and we have Eli Roth, Brad Pitt, Til Schweiger, Diane Kruger, and I can't pronounce her name because it's French. But yes, this is one of the teaser posters for Inglourious Bastards. It's a standard size poster print. I think it's 36 by 20. I don't know how big it is. It's a standard poster print. And I want to say that I picked this up at a store called Hastings. But yeah, I like it. I like how it works with the wall as well. But I have a better one sheet from Inglourious Bastards that I enjoy a little bit more. So this just looked really nice, and I put it up. It had actually been up for a while, and then it came down, and then the other one was up for a really long time, and I just moved where it was. So that is hanging next to my front door and adjacent to my DVD collection. Okay, so here we go with the one television poster that I do have in my living room. I have one in my makeup room as well, but this one happens to be the one that made it on the wall in the living room, and this is The Walking Dead. This is a season 3 poster for The Walking Dead. I love every image that they've come out with, and as you can see right here, I've been watching The Walking Dead, so I love this image right here. I'd love to have a poster of this, him walking or running up to Herschel's farm, and I adore this one from season 1. This kind of like Lone Ranger type guy on this highway on a horse, and he's like a cowboy, but it's suburban or urban rather. And I think that this is very beautiful. If you have been watching The Walking Dead on Thursdays lately, they've been showing black and white versions of all the episodes, and they're doing like, last week they did 2 episodes, and then starting this week they're going to do an episode per Thursday or per week or whatever. This image is so beautiful in black and white. Seriously, it is so gorgeous. Like, whenever I was watching it, I was like, oh my god, that's beautiful! You know, and I love it. But this one I like equally as well. I love Rick as, like, you know, the symbol of this world. I love Daryl, obviously. I literally love Daryl. Like, I have been waiting for Norman to get like the real big break of his career for the longest time, and it's finally happened. So I'm super proud of Norman Reedus because I've loved him since Boondock Saints. And Norman Reedus' career has actually forced me to watch a lot of shitty movies because I love Norman Reedus so much. Like, I will watch him in anything just because I want to see more Norman. I need more Norman in my life, and I'm so happy that he has become a part of something that is so amazing and beautiful and visceral and well written and just awesome. Just full of awesome sauce. Alright, so, so this is my poster for The Walking Dead. It was the one that I found. If I could have found the poster from season 1, I definitely would have picked it up, but I found this at Hastings. Again, I was shopping on Black Friday and I saw this and I was like, I have to have it. I have to have some Walking Dead in my living room. So there's that. Okay, so right quick, I want to go through the kind of pièce de résistance area of the living room that is reserved for posters, for movie posters. And right now, I just changed it yesterday because I got the one in the middle yesterday. And you will see what was hanging up since July before that. So anyways, we have Inglourious Bastards right here. It's the helmet with the baseball bat, and I think that that is the most graphically interesting image of the one sheets. I think it's absolutely gorgeous, and I love, love, love it. We have Django Unchained. I bought this on eBay. It was all together with shipping because it costs a bit to ship a poster. You know, you want to make sure that you have all your T's crossed whenever you're shipping a poster because it is paper. But this is a very obvious reprint. Now I don't have problems with reprints, but I do have a problem with them when they're fuzzy. But hell, I didn't pay that much for it, and it looks good from far away, so I'm keeping it. It's fine. But definitely Columbia Pictures, Sony Pictures, and Weinstein Company right here. These little logos at the bottom of the posters, they're very fuzzy, and you can tell that this was a reprint. And yeah, that's all I'm going to say. And then we have Death Proof, the second half of Grindhouse. So you saw the first half right there, Planet Terror, and this is the other half, and it's actually my favorite half of Grindhouse, the Grindhouse experience. So yeah, now I'm going to have a seat, and I'm going to show you what else I own. Yeah. Okay, so I'm going to show you the rest of my poster collection right now, all of my movie posters again. So I'm just going to go through the posters that I have, and I think it might be interesting to you cinephiles out there, so we're just going to do this. Some of them are theatrical reproductions, and some of them are things that I actually picked up at a video store that used to exist a town over called Erie, Kansas. They used to have a video store just before, this sort of digital thing happened. Not that I'm saying that digital is bad, I'm just saying it really pushed a lot of company or businesses out, and Redbox and all that bullshit. But I love the idea of going to a video store and picking things out. So they used to get posters to promote the new videos and DVDs that were going to be coming out, and they would sell them after they were done with them. They'd sell them for 50 cents a piece. So this is the first one that I have that I'm going to show you, and as you can see, it is the remake of Dawn of the Dead. This is the remake of Dawn of the Dead, and they've even it says 10/26, so obviously this is when this was released, maybe, I think. It might be when the DVD was released. But we have Dawn of the Dead. And I'm going to try my best to show you the whole thing. So there's that part, and then you get down, and then it says scary as hell. Who said that? Fox. Whatever. And at the bottom it says available on DVD and video. And I think that it's awesome. And anyways, another one that I picked up and I'm going to show you two more that I got. They're hanging up in my makeup room right now. But another one that I picked up at that video store, which sadly I can't even remember the name of the video store. Hi, Cherry. Hey, Cherry girl. You're on the camera. Yes, you are. You don't know you're deaf. But another one that I picked up is A Hard Day's Night. This is the reissue. I do actually have this DVD. I also have the Dawn of the Dead DVD. So, again, this is kind of what the DVD case looks like, actually. So that's neat. And, yeah, it's just an awesome thing to have. See how it's ripped down here? Damage. Just literally got ripped down from my wall. And it was damaged in the storm. And I haven't cobbled that one together, obviously. This is The Shining. I got it from the same store that sold me the 310 Yuma poster. But this is The Shining. It's a reprint of the original one sheet. It doesn't quite fit a 40 by 27 frame. It has a little slack on the top and the bottom. So it's not quite as tall as it's not quite 40 inches long. But there it is right there. So there's my Shining poster. A lot of these kind of scarier posters go up around Halloween. October rolls around and they just kind of like naturally just go up on the walls. Just to set the mood. This is another one that goes up around Halloween time. This is a one sheet for House of the Devil. A little low budget film that is done in the style of an 80s slasher movie. And I thought that the art for this particular poster was just stunning. Look at that. It looks just like an 80s slasher movie video cover would look. Awesome. Awesome. It's just graphically beautiful. And there's actually even another one that looks just as gorgeous that I don't own, but it's of the house and it's like in these blue tones and, you know, just as awesome. The next poster I have to show you is the very first movie poster I ever bought in a store in Pittsburgh, Kansas that doesn't exist anymore. It was just this little weird record store that had like all kinds of movie posters and stuff. But this is the first poster that I ever bought as a teenager, and it is for Paul Thomas Anderson's Boogie Nights. And you can see how like worn it is, like I've taped it up on walls and things. And yeah, I'm keeping this, and it goes up on the wall sometimes, but I just want to keep it for posterity reasons. Like, I love that I own it. So this is what these three posters were hanging on the wall until yesterday, since July. And, oh. So here we go. We have the teaser poster for The Dark Knight. It says Dark Knight right down there. This is obviously a reprint. It's done by a company called Trends. There aren't any studio things down at the bottom. So it is a reprint, but it is like pretty much a duplicate of the teaser poster that came out. And we have Heath, and it says, "Why So Serious?" The next one that I have is for, I'm like going in this weird order, but I'm going small poster, and then Big Daddy poster. The next one is the teaser for The Dark Knight Rises, and it has Bane and the cowl and everything. Again, a reprint by the company called Trends. And then the next one was the most expensive poster of these three. And I'm saving the most expensive one for last, just because. But, like there's another really expensive one. But first one that I have from that gentleman, who I need to go visit sometime and see what else he has in his stash. But the first one that I bought was Batman Begins. And this is not the particular style that I wanted, but the style that I wanted was so expensive. Like, this was the cheapest one out of his stash, and it was like $25 or $25 to $30, which is a lot for a poster in my opinion. But it has Bale right there with the original cowl from Batman Begins, and then you have Katie Holmes being rescued and the bats everywhere, and it has all the cool shit at the bottom. You know, the release date, the cast, all of that kind of stuff. So this is not a reprint, this is a real thing. I wanted the one where Batman was kind of just looking down, like standing on a thing and looking down, but that was so expensive because it was a double-sided poster. I picked this one up because I knew that I was going to be doing the Batman trilogy on this wall because of The Dark Knight Rises. So I picked that up because I was super stoked to find it, and then I picked up another one. but this is a real deal double-sided girl with a dragon tattoo. And if you're not sure what double-sided means, whenever you see you know, one being sold online, this is what double-sided means. Okay, so you have, if you can see this right here, and it goes up, 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 up. And I'm pretty sure these are, this is this was like the hero poster that was put in light boxes at theaters. So you have this, turn it over, and it is the mirror image of the front side. And I'm not sure if that just makes it even clearer whenever you stick it in a light box at the theater. But yeah, it's very neat, and I paid a lot of money for this. Like, for a poster, I thought it was a lot of money. It was like $45 for this poster. I couldn't turn it down. Like, the movie geek in me could not turn it down. Okay, so I'm standing on a chair right now. This is my makeup room, and there's a one that I actually forgot about, one of Sweeney Todd. This was from Walmart as well. A lot is something you really got to look at the posters at Walmart if you are wanting to like decorate your home with movie posters. Really look at every once in a while. And so these two posters are from that little video store in Erie that I was telling you about that is no longer in business. It says, both of them say available on DVD and video at the bottom by Miramax, rated R, whole cast right here. These are phenomenal. And then peeking through, because for some reason I have two copies of the Rose McGowan Planet Terror poster, so I just stuck her in the back, and like she's just being flanked by the bride, and I think that that's neat. I think that that's such like a grindhouse thing to do, just kind of like stick them on each other, and this is kind of like my grindhouse wall. Okay, so that was my movie poster collection. I hope that you enjoyed it. Yeah, happy poster collecting if you so choose, and I will see you next time. Bye!